and welcome back to Kalari Lab Online. So it's been a little while since the last video. I've been a bit busy, as some of you may have followed on my personal storygram story that I've got married. So now I'm married, I'm going to be much more dedicated to having you being here for you guys, and of course my wife is going to help with filming, so we will have a constant there we go. We will have a videographer available all the time. Okay. So today we're going to look at gross body actions, because in Kalaripayattu, in northern, southern and central style, all three styles will use gross body actions. What do I mean by a gross body action? So using the whole body rather than just some of the body. So if we look at southern style, first form, crow stance. From crow stance you move back, whole body moves back to push them down onto the ground. If someone is coming towards me, I step back, push them down. Then they come again towards me, I come forward. My whole body into this block. Then my whole body into the slap. Then my whole body into the cut. So all of these movements are using the full body. Again, if we look at, say, second form. Again, the same block. Whole body into the block. Then we hit and kick. So the whole body into the hit. It's not just this. It's this, yes? The whole body into the hit, then the throw. So all of these movements are using the whole body, the gross body. Now, why is this important? After the war, after the First World War, or rather even during the First World War, a research was done into how to train the soldiers to fight in the pits, when they were down in the trenches, because they wanted to have a better system for how to train them. Now what they discovered was, it's actually much better to train soldiers to fight using gross body actions rather than subtle body actions, because when you are under a fight or flight state, when your heart rate is racing at 160 beats per minute, unless you are very highly trained, you'll find it difficult to replicate subtle body actions. Next time you're really stressed, try to use your phone, or try to write something very as you would normally write it, and you'll find that these fine body actions, they're not so accessible to you. On the other hand, gross body actions, like this, like this, like this, like this, they can be replicated because they're instinctual. In fact, we'll look at this in another video, but there is something said about this movement backwards, always this way, this spiral of movement being significant in Kalari. But we'll come to that in another video. So this is southern style. Now if we look at northern style, in the Arapakai form, for example, when you kick, then open, close. So the whole body opens, the whole body closes. This is like an animal. When an animal fights, it wants to make itself as big as it can, or as small as it can. So we have the same thing here, but what that means is the whole body opens, closes. It's a full body action again. Same with pilatangi. With pilatangi, and you come forward, you slap and forward, or slap and back. In both cases, the whole body moves, whole body moves. Okay, so we've looked so far at northern and southern. Now, if we also look at central style Kalari, we will find the same thing. That it's from a very beginning point, it's built around these gross full body actions. So if we look at one of the first strikes. So you're going to step forward, and as you step forward, as you hit the ground, you cut. So you step forward, you cut. So the whole body into the cut, whole body into the cut. You see, so my whole body into the cut. Down, down. So the upper body, lower body together. Yeah? So in northern, southern, central style, in all of these styles, its design is that you use the whole body together. Now if we think again about how Kalari is using the fascial web, conditioning the fascial web, how the strikes are aimed at the nodes within the fascial web which switch it on or switch it off. the treatment is designed to go for those same nodes as well. And here we have in all of the movement patterns, they are working the gross body actions, they are working the slings which join all of these nodes together. Okay, so very clearly from inception, northern, southern and central star Kalari, all of them are using this very kind of intrinsic understanding of gross body action. Okay, great. So I hope that's been interesting to you. As I say, we'll come back and we'll look at this movement again, because it's this evasion movement which is very important, very how to say, instinctive for us as animals. Okay, thank you, see you next time. And here's our ocean here in Thailand. Nice to have you here. Bye.